On a chilly June morning on Blackman's Lake in Snohomish, Greg Posey and his fishing buddy Larry had a fish on the line. They leaned a little too far with the net.
And that's when it flipped over. So he was on the back side of the boat. I was diagonally across in the front corner of the boat from him. We didn't have our life preservers on, and which we should have.
They thought they could swim the short distance to shore.
About 3 minutes into it, I said, "Larry, you okay?" And there was no reply back. So I go, "Oh, and so I headed back to the back of the boat, and he was going down. He was about a foot underwater then.
From her home office, Kay Ditzenberger heard a yell for help. Her son Josh heard it too.
I hear this, "Help, help, help." And I realized right there it was one of those cries for help that wasn't joking around at all. So I said, "It's go time."
Josh got going on his paddleboard. Kay jumped into their paddle boat. And their neighbor Mike Faddis started that way too.
Grabbed my life jacket, ran down to my pontoon boat and started rowing toward where they were at.
Three heroes with three unlikely modes of rescue: pedaled, paddled, and rowed. Kay got there first.
We're out about right where they were.
I didn't have a rope, I didn't have a life ring, and I didn't have any training in what to do. I was just there. So thank goodness, I look around and all of a sudden there's Josh. And I thought, oh, thank goodness somebody can do something.
When Josh came out, he was on like a surfboard type thing. We stuck the board behind Larry's neck so I could support Larry like that. Josh was hanging onto the board and the boat, and then I was holding Larry up because he would have just slid right down.
And here comes Mike. And I thought, oh, what would we have done without either of these guys? And so Mike began yelling, "Just push him to shore, push him to shore, get to the closest dock." And so I paddled, Mike pushed, Josh held on, and we got Larry over to the dock.
They worked together to get Larry to medics waiting at a nearby dock.
It was just a good team effort. They got Larry on the gurney and we're taking his clothes off to kind of, get him some stuff to warm him up, because obviously he was cold, and had a great sense of humor. Seemed to be in a good place when they wheeled him out of here to take him to the hospital.
Sadly, Larry passed away a couple of weeks later. His heart was weak and never fully recovered. Those who tried so hard to save Larry's life plan to honor him by organizing a neighborhood water rescue plan, and by making a plea that everyone on the lake wears a life jacket.
The next on the agenda is to get the training in what to do, and we'd like to put up a plaque in Larry's honor at the boat launch that says, Larry Hibby lost his life, but to prevent other losses of life, and list all the other people that have died on the lake, please wear your life jackets.